Rather, tonight's topic of discussion is collective noun. In Bengali, it is called Samoshtibachak Bishesho, collective noun. Hi viewers, my well-wishers, patrons, and those who learn to English to increase their fluency and their reading capability are being requested to participate or join so that I may start my class early. However, today's topic of discussion is collective noun. Let us take some examples to understand collective noun. For example, the public began to shout their slogans. I have already written down some examples for you so that you can learn by heart. The public began to shout their slogans. Began to shout their slogans. The public here is actually collective noun because it is a collection of some people. It is a collection of some people, that is a group of people or many people who have gathered or assembled in a place. That is collective noun. The public has shouted slogans. Remember that collective noun takes generally a singular verb. Singular verb is, has, have, etc. Another example is the cowboy is tending a herd of cattle. H-E-R-D, herd. Herd of cattle. That is Gobadi Posur Pal. A herd of cattle. So a herd of cattle is an example of collective noun. I am giving you many examples of collective nouns, and remember that after collective noun you must use singular verb. Singular verb, and it will be very much grammatically correct expressions. We see a row of trees. Hello, Rupak. Please tell your friends to join or participate in my class so that I may be inspired or enthused to give you more examples and try to make you understand the use of collective noun. Clear? We see a row of trees by the side of the pond. So, the row of trees is actually an example of collective noun. Another example, there is a bunch of flowers on the table. There is a bunch of flower on the table. So the bunch of flower is collective noun. Clear? So you see that the public means a group of people. Herd, HERD, herd. Herd suggests some cattle in a group. Row, ROW, row. Row means a line, and so these words are collective nouns suggesting not a single man or an object, and they suggest man or object collectively. Man or object collectively. So they are called collective noun. Clear? Okay? What is the definition of collective noun? Let us frame or construct our definition. A collective noun is a noun of a collection of people, animals, or things and objects taken as a whole. Taken as a whole. That is সামগ্রিকভাবে অর্থাৎ সমষ্টিবাচক বিশেষ্য হল মানুষ, প্রাণী বা বস্তুর সমষ্টি, কালেকটিভ নাউন। ক্লিয়ার? নাও লেট আস give a list of collective nouns that you can use. And namaste sir. And you can easily use them in your own sentences to enhance your fluency, to increase your vocabulary, and to increase your writing capability. Without the collection of vocabularies, you can neither speak English fluently nor can write English smoothly. Clear? Let us give some collective nouns. Ekdol soino, a troop of soldiers. A troop of soldiers. TROOP. Troop of soldiers. Clear? I have already collected for you in my exercise book so that I can give you more and more. Soinodol, a regiment. Soinodol, a regiment. Clear? Naubahini, a navy. Naubahini, a navy. Ossarohi, a cavalry. CAVALRY, cavalry. Later you will follow my live streaming and help you to recollect what I am sharing with you. Clear? Ekchoda kola, a bunch of bananas. A bunch of bananas. Clear? Gorur pal, a herd of cows. A herd of cows. Bhedar pal, a flock of sheep. FLOCK. A flock of sheep. FLOCK. Sheep, SHEEP. Flock of sheep. Banorer dol, a troop of monkeys. A troop of monkeys. Ekjhank moumachi, a swarm of bees. SWARM. Swarm of bees. Ekjhank mach, a shoal of fish. SHOAL. SHOAL. A shoal of fish. গৃহপালিত পাখিগুলি, দ্য পোল্ট্রি। PAULTRY, দ্য পোল্ট্রি, গৃহপালিত পাখি। কৃষক সম্প্রদায়, দ্য পেজেন্ট্রি, PEASANTRY, দ্য পেজেন্ট্রি। যুবক সম্প্রদায়, দ্য ইউথ, দ্য ইউথ। একদল ছেলে, আ গ্রুপ অফ বয়েজ, আ গ্রুপ অফ বয়েজ। একদল ডাকাত, আ গ্যাং অফ রবার্স, আ গ্যাং অফ রবার্স। একসারি গাছ, আ রো অফ ট্রিজ, আ রো অফ ট্রিজ। এক ছড়া চাবি, আ বাঞ্চ অফ কিজ, KEYS, আ বাঞ্চ অফ কিজ। একগুচ্ছ ফুল, আ বাঞ্চ অফ ফ্লাওয়ার্স, আ বাঞ্চ অফ ফ্লাওয়ার্স। এক পাল কুকুরছানা, আ লিটার অফ পাপিজ। Here litter spelling LITTER, a litter of puppies, PUPPIES. এক ঝাঁক পাখি, a flock of birds, FLOCK, flock, a flock of birds. Hello my viewers, my friends, my well wishers, my patrons. Please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel, an easy step to English grammar. I am live streaming, it is my hobby, and I am trying to share my ideas with you. এক ঝাঁক পাখি, a flock of birds, বিচারালয়, the court, COURT, the court. The court is also the collective noun. সম্ভ্রান্ত ব্যক্তিগণ, দ্য এলাইট, ELITE, দ্য এলাইট। শত্রুবর্গ, যারা শুনছেন, দি অডিয়েন্স, AUDIENC, দি অডিয়েন্স। পুরোহিত সম্প্রদায়, দ্য ক্লার্জি, দ্য ক্লার্জি, CLERGY. So I have given you 24 collective nouns, and in each of the collective nouns you have to use singular verb form or plural verb form, but singular is grammatically correct. As for example, a bunch of bananas was purchased by me from market. A bunch of bananas was purchased by me from market. Here the verb is singular, not where. Clear? The peasantry in India is an exploited class. Is an exploited class. The peasantry in India is an exploited class. Here I have used is, that is the verb is singular number. For example, a bunch of flowers was given him as his birthday gift was given. Clear? Thus, you should use singular verb after the collective noun. Clear? The public was very angry. The public. So, the public has taken the singular form of verb, that is was. The mob was so violent that they started throwing stones at the killer bus. The mob was. Thus, I have given you many examples and their use of collective noun. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe, stay mellow, and I hope that this video will or live streaming will go to your benefit. It will be helpful for your competitive exams. And also, I fervently hope that all of you will like, comment, share, and subscribe. Good night.